live at 5. It's offer review. Boy, we've got a bunch of data mines showing that we're going to get a very minuscule more amount of SBCs and catalysts. And then also we've got some additions to the Red Star Orbs Elite Store. We're now going to get Madeline and Spider-Woman. Also, they added some characters to the Premium Orb. Your in-game mail should do that. I just want to talk about this post because it was written by Spooge McDuck, I believe, is his name. It's quite of an insult to Scopely. He says, I just want to read some of this because this is, I feel like some of the issues that I have with these month-long events and things that are going on right now, and I feel like it encapsulates what's really going on with the game right now. Month-long events where you attempt to sell us solutions without letting us know the math of the problems. These month-long events, we don't know the math until the very end. This does nothing but give the players anxiety for an entire month, and it is shady, manipulative practice. And then on the last day, when the math is finally laid out, you remove any offers that we may have purchased. Events like Victory Blueprint is coming up, and this is a big deal right here. After telling people that hoarding events is over, here comes the worst yet. Don't collect your war rewards until Scopely tells you it's okay. Side note, if you do, it not only affects you this event, but it also the BS event mentioned in number 1. And more important, even bigger than that, Victory Blueprint is the main source of access to Blue ISO 4. And if you're not saving your Alliance War rewards today and the next Alliance War and collecting them when the event starts on the 7th, not only is this a problem, but maybe even getting Apocalypse is a problem. Because where else are we getting Victory Blue? Where are we else getting Blue ISO? You barely get any inside of Cosmic Crucible. Feeder events. Yeah, this is another grievance I have like this too. Feeder events. Events that do nothing but feed other events with a currency made up for the event. Inevitably, this event being fed in for a character that you will not make available besides for money offers for the next 6+ months. Milking it for as long as possible. However, those characters are specifically needed for some sort of content to be playable or to make an entire team functional properly. Increasing screen time. For when you distinctly said to reduce screen time requirements, instead just make current content faster to perform while doubling the amount of required content. I actually kind of like a lot of the new screen time because I feel like most of it's like a puzzle rather than some repetitious RTA or Blitz type format. Largely, I'm okay with that, but I get it. A lot of people don't like the screen time. It's a little bit overwhelming. Lastly, for this post, the character release schedule. This is a big problem. Twofold, you have messed up tunes that are coming out of the rate that makes it nearly impossible to work entirely, but each is necessary to have the highest level gears for X event content. Then you have the stones. Then you do not have the stones to make the characters farmable, fountainable for months. Currently have multiple characters that have been in the game since November that are unable to be farmed. That is 9 months, yeah. These are a lot of legitimate points right now. It's kind of a weird thing. Then also, Dark Dimension needs a reason to exist after finishing it for the first 2 runs. Now, I made this comment that I never wanted to play Dark Dimension 3 again. Dark Dimension was miserable. And we're still talking about how miserable it was today, 2 years ago when we didn't have like ISO and all the characters that are now. It's still a relatively miserable experience. So my thing is like, if they're going to ever do something like this, I hope it is like Dark Dimension 4. Dark Dimension 4 or Dark Dimension 2, I polled chat on what was your favorite Dark Dimension. Dark Dimension 4, I felt like was a puzzle and it was fun. And like if you had it figured out and used the correct characters, you could get through it. So I feel, it's like, but not, I don't really want to rerun Dark Dimension 3. Oh my God, it was terrible. So just keep that in mind. I have no interest in playing Dark Dimension 3. I'm sure it's a lot easier today than it was, but I feel like that would be just like if we had to replay Dark Dimension 2 or 1 over and over again, like we had to play it again once, it would just literally be my phone on autoplay sitting there, which is not that much fun. I don't think that's very engaging. Okay, so lastly, we're going to talk about some data mines. This is a common post on Reddit. August 2020, still farming catalyst parts, my whole energy, yeah, and orange gear availability. So there is a data mine, and data mine is suggesting that we're going to get some very small changes to orange SBC availabilities. Not a lot. Right here it says on the daily challenges, you getting 20 SBCs will go up to 25. So it's not a lot. I guess that is 5 a day You look over a month or over a week, that's still not a lot, 35. Then they also say the Catalyst of Change updates that they are going to boost the Catalyst by 50% or more. So I pulled that up. It looks like you get 9 SBCs, and then of the other catalysts, they give 8. So if it's going to be 50% more, it's going to be boosted up to 12 or more, they said. I don't know. And these events happen 3 times a week. So I like to see how this plays out over the course of a month to see if it's a meaningful impact. Also, I don't think this applies to everybody, but I've noticed that I'm getting more orange pieces inside of Doom 3, and it looks like 60% of the community has moved over to Doom 3 from Doom 2, and not in all circumstances, but in most circumstances, most players should be getting more orange gear. Like I said, I don't know how long this is going to be, how long before this feels better. It seems like these changes happen and they're small, and I don't know if this is going to be a meaningful amount, but frankly, right now, I'll take what I can get. I'm skeptical, but we'll have to see. I think I like to reassess this in like a month and see if I'm still like crazy starved on catalysts. Like, it's been every day, all I do is farm some sort of catalyst, because orange catalyst, like, I'm not even looking for teal. Like, I don't have a problem with teal gear. Lastly, I don't know why this came up in chat today. How many accounts do most of you have? And looks like what's kind of surprised me is 85% of the players only play one. That means 15% of the players are playing more than one account. I can understand playing 2. I guess there's some people that are definitely committed in playing 3 or more accounts. So anyways, let's get to offer review. We've got a bunch of offers to talk about. I think it's kind of interesting what we've got here. Deep discount. So this is for AIM, and $25 for 180 character shards. Here's the thing. They don't really have any function in the game right now other than a bad blitz team. So I don't see the point of this. I don't know why this would be of much interest, or unless you just want to collect everything. 180 times 5, do what you got to do. Not of interest to me. The Demolisher, this is for Deathlock. I value these orbs at $3 a piece. And because they're the ones that give a minimum 6, average like 9.3. Then there's like a 1 in 2,000 chance they'll pay out 180. And then we've got an Armory 14. So this doesn't quite add up to $10. But if you're trying to get up Deathlock up and running quickly, 5 to 7 Red Star Draft Iron Man. Boy, this just seems atrocious to spend $35 and have an equal chance at a 5, 6, or 7. That means, $35 you could get a 5-star. There's no, it's 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. Doesn't seem to appeal to me. Gear Tier 17 Mini Unique Draft. We talked about this yesterday. Basically, this is $100 for 40 pieces. And so these pieces are like $2.50 a piece. Very, very pricey. This is the super Kraken, people that want to be first in line, mega Kraken offers. So all of these Gear Tier 17 offers are not discounted at all. You notice it doesn't say save up to 20%. It doesn't say any of that, because this is going to be the initial pricing. And they always do this. Whenever there's a new progression system in this game, the initial prices are very high. And so Gear Tier 17 is just astronomically Kraken territory. Same situation here. We've got more Deathlock offers. I value these orbs at $3 a piece. So there's 5 orbs there. So $15. Doesn't quite up to $20. Morgan Le Fay. People, you should have got your Morgan Le Fay payout yesterday. And so this is the Pestilent orb. People have asked me if I thought there were going to be a rogue offer. I do. The way that this orb works is that there's actually a lot of good things in this orb, but the main thing is the Morgan Le Fay shards. I believe it has some on the sides and then random chance in the middle. These shards right here will average 3.54 Morgan Le Fay shards per orb. So it's pretty pricey. I could see somebody doing this though, like if they're like 15 shards away from getting to the next star level or whatever, like something like that. So I do think that people will be buying these. They're just not a fantastic value. They just really aren't. All right. Goddess of Thunder, 50 character shards for $35 is astronomical pricing. This is the most expensive pricing they've had on Mighty Thor. Not a fan. Armory 14 orb offer. Small complaint here is that these pictures right here are for fully crafted pieces. None of these items here are inside this orb. So this is an Armory 14 orb that has the 14 pieces. You can look at the orb inside the store and see if it's worth it. I typically value these at about 50 cents a piece. I'm not personally in the market for this because I just need catalysts. I don't even need these pieces. So anyways, they've dropped this. This was $5 for 12 orbs. Now it's $5 for 15 orbs. Again, the art is wrong on this. None of this stuff is actually in that orb. I feel like they should just have a picture like this, kind of a generic, what is that? What are those? I can't remember what they had these guys in Marvel Contest Champions that were just blobs and they absorbed adaptoids, right? All right, Armory 15 orb offer. Again, Simster story, $10 for 15 orbs is fine if you need that. And then I have popped this in the past to get into Dark Dimension 5. If you're have a hard time getting the 16s, this orb right here is kind of like the 17s, where there's basically only 2 pieces in the orb. So there's 15 orbs right there. So you get a total of 30 pieces for $15. Nothing special, kind of pricey. Spider Spy, she's available in the Elite Star for Red Star, promotion upgrades now. The outrageous probably 50 character shards for $35. Nico, same thing, nothing special. Boy, they're really milking Kate and Echo as well. Not a fan. Red Star Ultimate Pack, we've got 14 orbs right here at $1.50 a piece. Does not add up to $50. That is outrageous. And then not a great value. We're going to purchase this here. I value gold orbs and training materials orbs at $1.50 a piece. So this is $2. So we're just going to pick that up. I'm always in the market for orbs whenever I can get them. Seems like I need them in equal amounts now. We're using Amazon coins. Link to the description is to Amazon coins where you can save up to 20% off your in-app purchases on Marvel Strike Force. Okay. This is a gold orb and a T3 orb. I don't value the T3 orb, so I'll not be buying that. And then right here is a gold orb and a Red Star orb. So Red Star orbs, is the main way that you get the dark promotion credits. Like if you want to upgrade, key characters like Dormammu and Doom and Rogue and Morgan Le Fay and their Red Stars, that's where you're going to get the majority. That's where you're going to get them, is by opening basic orbs when they have. And my suggestion, if you're looking for dark promotion credits, is to only open them when they pay 10x times. So whenever there's a boosted character, that's not the time to open them. So I only open them. That they were going to get into the Deathlock offers. Not a fan of this offer right here because it's 2 million gold and 8 gold orbs for $25, where right here you could buy this offer twice and it would cost you $20 instead of $25. I like that better. And then we've got its matching training materials. We've got 5 training material orbs and 50 level 4s. I like that for $10. This right here, ability orbs, $20 for 200. Last week they were selling rogue offers for $10 for 125. That was a better deal than this right here. So if you're going to buy that, and then also there is a better offer for $5, which is made up of the Legacy 2 orbs that gives over 350 of these materials plus other things. I'll point that off. I always point that offer out. That is better than this right here. Not a fan. And then gear offers, not so much. We're just going to skip past the gear offers. And so there we've got T2 ISO 8 crystals. I'm more interested in ions. This right here, level 4 ISO 8 crystals that will make war ready for, what is this, blaster? Yeah, so if, $14 to make them war ready. They have sold this for $15 or $20 in the past. So that's a better deal. More gear offers that I'm not interested in. We're just going to move past all the gear offers. They're outrageously priced for sure. And then Elite 4 orb offer. This is anchor pricing. I believe the better price for this is closer to $10. So this is just like a standard price to make the other deals whenever they try to sell Elite 4s at a good deal. And the same thing with Elite 5s being $35. Anchor pricing on Elite 6s is $75. And then anchor pricing on Elite 7s is about $100. All right, there we go. Cyber Super Bundle. Not interested in this. This is for the Deathlock event. If the post that I read at the beginning of offer review, exactly conveys my sentiment towards this. Is like, we don't know the math. And the best, I feel like Scopely, if you want us to buy this, once we know the math on the last day of the event, might be the best time to do it. But they typically remove these offers on the last day of the event, and you're just left feeling like you should have bought it now when we don't know the math. Don't know if this will even make a difference if on any of the milestones. And then the rest of the offers there is Armory 16s, 15s, and 14s. Not interested in that. No. Okay, we're just going to scroll past this. This is the Valhalla Orb. The Valhalla Orb has pretty good, has Dazzler and I believe Kate Bishop inside of it. Other characters, about 12% of the characters are pretty rare. And then the main reason that for these orbs is they have a significant amount of training materials. Basically, they're equivalent training materials. So I do value them at $1.50, maybe up to $2. But anyways, if this was like $1.99, I would be picking it up. If this offer right here was like $4.99, I would be picking it up. But it's not. All right, so we're going to move past all of this. I don't think this is a really good deal. This is 75 Captain Marvel shards. She's a year 2 character. She's been out for a long time. And then there is a Mega Orb. Mega Orb at best is worth $5. We've got a buck for veteran players that typically get just duplicates out of it, what we call Ultimus food. So I don't think that's a great deal. I do think this is a better deal right here. 180 character shards of Ms. Marvel plus a Mega Orb for $15. I think that's fairly reasonable. And then right here, gold promotion credit offer. I just think this is outrageous. Basically, you have to buy this 3 times to upgrade a single character from 5 to 6 red stars. I just think that's outrageous. Let's move on. Silver promotion credits. 25 silver promotion credits is not really a meaningful amount. No, thank you. And we're kind of in a weird spot. 50 Phantom X shards for $35. He is a member of the Limited X-Men, which is a Horseman team, but still, that's outrageous pricing. And then we've got a $5 offer for Pestilence Orbs. They have sold this. They sell 3 of these for $5. They have sold this for $2.99, but you could only buy 1 of them. So they have sold this orb for $3 in the past. All right, and then we're at the dregs of offer review. We're going to scroll down to the bottom because we're looking to see if there's a 1-core offer. It's very intermittent when they put the 1-core offers in here, but I don't believe we have one today. Nope. All right, let's toggle over to the free-to-play account. We've got a couple offers worth considering there. And we'll go over them. And we're going to skip over all the duplicate offers. Deep discount. This is the same one. All right. Limited time sale. This is for the Inhumans. So a lot of people just unlocked Black Bolt. The legendary event was just here. And then you can take Black Bolt plus the 4 other Inhumans. And that'll help you unlock Ebony Maw. $50 for 180 character shards times 4. Still some use for Crystal and Yo-Yo at times, but largely this team has fallen out of favor. Karnak and Quake are no good at all, in my opinion. They just have really not doing anything at all. All right, we're going to skip through all the duplicate offers, and we're going to go down here, and we're going to look at there's some interesting offers down at the bottom where some of the older characters, we've got a lot of Asgardians, hero Asgardians. We got Thor, $15 for 75 Thor shards, which is okay. It's not great. But we've got a gold orb and a training orb. Those are worth $1.50 a piece. All right. And you can use them with the 2 new characters, Valkyrie and Mighty Thor, and they will be a Scourge team for the 3rd Horseman. And we've got the respective Sif offer, which is 75 for $10, and then Heimdall, 75 for $10. So that's fine. We talked about that offer there. We talked about that one already. Miles, 75 character shards for $5. I like this. Other thing, too, he can be used in the Morgan Le Fay Scourge and also used in the Rogue Scourge because he is a web warrior and he is a young Avenger. So he kind of has dual purpose there. And then I believe we have the Shield team. I don't know. This is not great. 100 character shards times $20. I just think that's not a very good team. Not used very much. So in there, we've got 50 Ghost Spider for $25. She's, whether she's farmable or not is that kind of up for debate, but she's in the raid milestones. So depending on how your alliance does in raids, you might be getting, I think up to 42 shards every 2 weeks on her if your alliance is banging out the raids. If not, you can purchase her here, 50 character shards for $25, which is not great, but not terrible. It's kind of a they're an important team, definitely better than symbiotes. I think that'll wrap it up for offer review today, and we're in the normal area. All right, guys, let me know what you think in the comments section, and as always, thanks for watching and keep on giving. Shield unlocks Iron Man. Okay, so that's what that shield offers for.